Perched high on its volcanic throne, Stirling Castle has always been more than stone and mortar. It's been Scotland's pressure point, the gateway where kingdoms rose, armies bled, and kings gambled their crowns. Whoever held Stirling controlled the road between highlands and lowlands, which meant everyone from warlords to monarchs tried to get their boots through its gates, and often left in pieces. The castle first emerges in the chronicles around 1110, when King Alexander the First founded a chapel here. He died within its walls in 1124, a reminder that Stirling was never just a fortress but also a royal nursery, hospital, and occasional deathbed. William the Lion and Alexander III both died here too. Clearly, Stirling didn't just host kings, it collected them. But war was its true vocation. In 1297, just below its looming walls, William Wallace and Andrew Moray pulled off Scotland's most audacious ambush at Stirling Bridge, turning thousands of English soldiers into fish food. The castle surrendered soon after, probably with more of a sigh than a fight. Just 2 decades later, in 1314, it was again at the center of history. Philip Mowbray, the English commander, made a deal to hand it over if not relieved, forcing Edward II to march north. The result? Bannockburn, where Robert the Bruce's Schiltrons turned the English host into a medieval traffic jam of knights, corpses, and royal humiliation. Scotland had its greatest victory and Stirling had its blood-soaked legend. Of course, Edward I of England wasn't nicknamed the Hammer of the Scots for his kindness. In 1304, he unleashed the Warwolf, the largest trebuchet ever built, against Stirling's walls. The Scots held out for 40 days until Edward demanded they surrender, after he'd had the fun of firing it anyway. Medieval siege etiquette. Even in war, boys will be boys. Through the centuries, the castle endured no fewer than 8 major sieges. Cromwell's army starved it into surrender in 1651. Bonnie Prince Charlie tried his luck in 1746, but Stirling's guns reduced his Jacobite artillery on Gowan Hill to smoking rubble. He withdrew in frustration, leaving Stirling still stubbornly unconquered. Yet for all its battles, Stirling was also a stage for spectacle. In 1542, a 5-day-old baby named Mary, Queen of Scots, was crowned here. In 1566, her son James VI was baptized in a blaze of fireworks and masks, as if Renaissance Scotland wanted to show Europe it could do pomp as well as carnage. Later, James himself left Stirling for London in 1603 to inherit the English crown, taking Scotland's monarchy south and robbing the castle of its royal heart.